What's up, YouTube? Yankees Jets fan 71 back with another video, and thought I'd do a little something different today. I mean, it is another episode of Cup of Coffee and Sports Cards, but I figured I'd do something a little different by showing my face on camera. Don't normally do it only because the setup that I have with the light and the phone fixture, sometimes it's kind of wonky. It flips flops around. I managed to steady it for now. Shout out to all you guys who are able to have a awesome setup. Lucky you guys. Speaking of shout outs, I want to give a couple of quick shout outs to some channels that I've been following over the past year that I just haven't had a chance to give a proper shout out to. First of all, Phillies, baseball cards, stories, legends, and lore. If you guys are not following this video, this channel rather, you guys need to. He knows his baseball cards. He knows his Philadelphia Phillies, and he has a great collection that he shows off. And he makes these awesome videos about his travels, about how he collects, how he gets the cards, and it's absolutely fantastic. I really do enjoy watching this guy's videos. Keep going with the videos. Good luck on that channel. Wax Museum Podcast. It's mainly basketball, but it's really informative on how to collect, where he goes to get the cards. He's a Pacers fan, so a big raspberries to you because I hate the Pacers. Well, not really kidding, but in the context, I say that I am joking. I'm not trying to be an angry person. I was angry when the Knicks got bounced up. Next channel rather up. Angry Old Man has a great channel of TTMs and baseball cards. Give him a follow if you get a chance. Thanks for following my channel. And I got to give a shout out to my buddy Mike at the Hot Corner. He does TTMs, in-person autographs. Big Philadelphia sports fan. He's a real nice guy also. Hey, people are nice in the Philadelphia area. I know it's mind-boggling to think about it, and actually I absolutely love Philadelphia. I think it's a beautiful city, and I've gone over a bunch of times over the years, and I've never really had a problem in Philadelphia. The people are nice there as long as you aren't jerks, I guess. I think it's that way everywhere. There are nice people, and I think Philadelphia kind of gets a bad rap when it comes to how people are there. Now, as a sport, now I wouldn't go into a Phillies game wearing a Yankees outfit. I'd be asking for probably trouble there, but outside of the sports realm, very nice people. So basically it's just a quick video. I got 3 cards to show off today. Actually, no, 4 cards to show off, but I kind of wanted to discuss something first with you guys. I've been talking to my buddy Ben over at Ben G76 Show. If you guys aren't in on his breaks, get in on his breaks. He does break some really good product and for really good prices. Just away from my Yankees, my Islanders, and my Jets, and we're good. Talking about focus on your collecting. Now, if you guys haven't been watching my channel for a while, and even if you have, you probably already know I had about 50,000 or more Yankee cards that unfortunately were lost in a move. I've been trying to get back into it over the course of the past 3 years since the collection's been lost, slowly but surely, and I wanted to do it with more of a focus so that way I was enjoying the collection a little more. However, I find that I'm slipping back into old habits. I'm picking up every single thing. I'm picking up. I have FOMO. I do suffer from FOMO. I will freely admit that, and I think that that's a major problem with a lot of collectors. Also, is okay. A new set's been released. If you're a team collector like I am, I get the double whammy. I'm a team collector and a player collector, so it's like I can't ever save money, which is another reason why I need to start focusing on what I really want. So if a new set comes out, you got to have it. If a player card comes out in a set that you probably don't want collect, but you need the card, you got to have it. I'm sure that's something that a lot of collectors go through, and I do myself. And was actually recently watching Antonio's video from the Collazo Effect, and I've always been following his stuff. Shout out to Antonio also, man. He runs a great channel. He has a great Peyton Manning PC as well as a couple of other PCs. Now, in terms of collecting, There are player collectors, there are set collectors, you guys know that, and sometimes there's a little bit of both, which is where I fall in. What my focus, I think, is going to be on for the rest of this year, so I'm not overextending myself on cards, is I want to try to put together the Yankees Topps run right now from 1970 to present, because if I go past in the 70s into the 60s and the 50s, we're talking some high dollar cards there. What I'd probably do is just get replicas of cards that I couldn't afford in that case, and just use them as a stand-in until I could get the cards, if I could ever get a card for that. I mean, I'm not fooling myself. I'm never gonna be able to own a Ranto rookie. Some of Yogi's cards are getting up there in price from the 50s as well. So if I'm gonna make a run like from 50s on, I would have to get a lot of the replica cards and use them for stand-ins, which is fine because I'm just trying to build the set. I'm not trying to make money or anything like that. I'm not a collector that sells his stuff or goes after high dollar cards. That's just not me. I stay within my lane, and I'm quite happy doing that. So I figured if I just stuck with this from 1970 to present day in Topps Yankees team sets, I should be good to go. Luckily for me, then, thanks to Hitman 23 on sending me a Judge rookie, I think that card's starting to move up a little bit, so I don't have to worry about having that. I already have it. I don't have a Mattingly rookie, so that's a card that's like a $20 card. I'd probably have to get on either on its own, but Ben did send me a link where the card's included in the set, and it's actually pretty decent, so I might jump on that soon. So I think what I'm going to focus on is Yankee team sets and Jets team sets from Topps to the end. And if I want to continue on, I'd have to pick another set to continue on a team set. Maybe Donruss. I don't know. I think Donruss had so many cards though. Maybe I'm trying to think what that set is. Panini has it. It used to be on its own pro set. Yeah, I could do pro set. I don't know yet. And the Islanders team sets. Islander cards team sets are actually pretty expensive if you go back far enough. You'd be surprised at how much Islander cards can actually cost. As far as player collecting, I think my main player collector is going to be Teixeira. I'm just going to focus on Teixeira and move Reggie, move Tino, move Judge down to like side PCs and not really chase them. But if I see the cards, pick them up, of course. But and I have to figure out what player who I'm going to PC from football. For years, I've been PCing Chad Pennington. I stopped that collection a good 10 years ago, but I've been looking through the cards lately, and maybe I'll do a video on the Chad Pennington showcase in the near future. Maybe I'll start picking his cards up again. And hockey, I was collecting Bossy, but Bossy's a little pricey right now. Right now, my current favorite Islanders, Barzal, but I'm not 100% on if I'm going to really focus and chase after Barzal cards. We'll see. Anyway, I think I've bored you long enough. Excuse me for 1 second. I need a sip of coffee. Show off the cards. Try to get you guys out of here at near or around the 10-minute mark. Thanks for bearing with me as I ramble on. So the first card I picked up was this Reggie Jackson Bomb Squad card from 2025 Donruss. Sorry about the light there, the glare. I've seen Bomb Squad cards in the NBA cards, which were really nice, and saw this Reggie card for a really nice price on eBay, under $2 shipped. So of course I wanted to grab it for the Reggie PC, and since I'm going to stick it in the binder, and that'll be that. I also picked up this. It's not really a card, even though I called it a card before, but it's a sticker, and it brings back really good memories. It's the 1981 Topps sticker from the Reggie Jackson. As a kid, I was about 10 years old in 1981. Topps came out with the sticker albums, and I chased the stickers like crazy. I filled the books up every year they came out. One year I actually had the New York Mets sign their team's team page, which was really cool. I wish I still had that. But when I see the Topps stickers from the 80s, it just brings back so many memories that I kind of want to chase those as well. Next up, I picked up this 1970 American League home run leader card for the Reggie PC. It's Got Harlem Killebrew and Frank Howard on there. Oh, Frank Thomas. I'm sorry, not Frank Howard. No, it is Frank Howard. What am I talking about? Hondo, no longer with us. Rest in peace. And of course, Reggie's on there. So I got this it's pretty nice. And I got it for a really good price. The corners are sharp. Honestly, I don't care about centering. This is going in the Reggie binder. So I'm really happy that I got this card for less than $2. This is not we got 2 Hall of Famers on this card. This card should not be under $2, but luckily for me, I was able to snag it for under $2. And the last card is a hockey card. Now, I realized I don't really have an Islanders hockey stick card. So I wanted to grab one. And I found this really nice card from Pacific. Forgive me, I'm not wearing my glasses, so I can't see what. It's 2001, I think. I just can't tell what the brand is, because Pacific had a bunch of different sets, so I can't really tell what set this is. But the stick, the graphic on the stick, I just had to have. This one's of Olli Jokinen. Now, Olli Jokinen wasn't a superstar. He was a serviceable player, though. He was pretty good. So I saw this card for under 10. Had to have it because I love the graphic right there on the side of the stick. And I think it just makes for a really good hockey stick card. So I had to have that in the collection. So anyway, guys, thanks a lot for sticking with me throughout this video. I know I've rambled on for a good 5-6 minutes. Hope you guys didn't turn me off at that point and waited till I showed off the cards. But I think focus in this hobby is really important. Otherwise, you can lose yourself really quickly, and you find yourself 1 minute you have 10 cards that you really wanted, and in the blink of an eye, you're gonna have about 50 cards you didn't really want that you just had to have because of FOMO. So I just urge you newer collectors just to stay focused on what you want. Don't buy what other people buy, just buy what you guys want. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.